birthday, everyone, and celebration for Cesar Chavez. I want to begin today by just speaking directly about the beauty of Mother Earth herself, our mountains, our rivers, our lakes, the flowers, the animals, that we really remember our relatives today, and that we stand on the foundation of our beautiful Mother Planet, and that we take time to remember that and call strength from our Mother Earth. As people's movements, it's so important that we remember that we're not just here protecting and defending nature, we are nature. It's really key that we make that connection as we go forward. The Women's Earth and Climate Action Network is dedicated to women, Indigenous women, grassroots women, women on the front lines of climate change who every day are fighting for their lives. And I want to remember those women from all over the world, the women in the fields, the women in the forests, the women who are collecting water, the women caring for their children. They're the ones being impacted first and worst by climate change, and yet they're central to solutions. So we need to really lift up their voices. Last month, I was really honored to be in Ecuador, where 500 indigenous women from all over the Ecuadorian Amazon came together and marched in the streets of Puyo to make it really clear that they're going to put their bodies on the line. They have been, to protect the Amazon rainforest, and they're telling us that we need to listen to nature. We need to listen to the spirits of the forest for all of us, because we cannot live without the Earth's forests. And they're telling us we have our own plans, our own proposals. We have our proposal, the Living Forest. We need to listen to these women. We need to understand that they are fighting for all of us to care for Mother Earth. So let's hear it again for the women, for Mother Earth's rights, and for the rights also of Indigenous peoples who are on the front lines of so many of these battles. Viva to these people! I think one of the most important strengths of our movement right now in terms of fighting climate justice and social and economic equality is that we're recognizing ever more deeply that we are all fighting the same systems of oppression, of capitalism, patriarchy, bad trade deals, and colonization. In this context, we are taking back our power because we're seeing it's all connected and unified. There's so many amazing groups that are shutting down coal plants, stopping pipelines. Our young people have successfully sued the federal government for violating their constitutional rights to life. We are doing this. And today is another day where we can really celebrate also how much we need to do, but how much we've done. So we need to work together and understand, as in nature, the more an ecosystem is connected to itself, the more powerful we will be, just like in nature. Our time is short. Last year was the hottest year on record, and we're looking to beat that, unfortunately, this year. So we also need to understand the urgency of this time to protect and defend the sacred systems of life. Lastly, I want to say that at the Women's Earth and Climate Action Network, we're dedicating today to Beta Caceres, who was assassinated in Honduras last month, for her work defending the land. And we think it's really important that we work together to stop the criminalization and violence against frontline land defenders. We've lost too many already, and we need to understand, how can we protect the land if we do not defend the defenders of the land? So viva Berthe and all land defenders. Viva! Viva!